Yeah, I mean this is a cousin battle between these two for the rights to face Emperor in the grand finals. I'd imagine they're still gonna try their absolute hardest.
The cousin clash?
Three, two,
Clash of the cousins?
brawl.
Going into it, we're going on Brawlhaven, it seems like, right here.
Progressing even more as well. Fiend making his way back to the stage. StarDeath with that axe play. So much damage already built up on him, and we may see a gravity cancel down sig from Fiend, or some kind of down sig to try to throw StarDeath off stage. But no, the neutral sig, the Wilson play coming out. The classic Wilson on that Ragnar, looking at that neutral sig from the pop-up off the downlight is going to be the big play going on right now. And Fiend now throwing his weapon downlight off stage, not going to connect the follow-up afterwards with the ground pound. And StarDeath with the punish, looking for another one. That is read completely well by Fiend, and the side air coming out. 3, 2, 1. No, it's the down air.
The scoop coming in from Fiend to close out that stock on StarDeath. And right now, Fiend has the lead. Let's see how much extra damage he can try to find on this sword. Whatever he gets is going to end up benefiting him when he goes into his second stock. So honestly, everything here is just extra. And StarDeath does find the nice Qatar slap to knock Fiend off of the stage. And really not too much damage built up by Fiend. So not enough to negate that sidelight nair combo that we just saw from StarDeath.
Fiend making his way back on stage though with that hammer, looking for the side air, gonna connect one. The ground pound is gonna confirm the kill. That close blast zone on the bottom. I think this is one of the only maps where that would have confirmed a kill. He would have probably just made it right above the kill box on a few other maps. Whether or not Fiend would have been able to find the edge guard kill, I guess is a question that's up in the air that we won't find an answer to because of this map. But Fiend doing a fantastic job at keeping the damage just so solid against StarDeath right now. And it's kind of crazy to watch considering how well StarDeath has done up into this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's sitting in losers finals right now. Considering top 3, it's a surprise how much Fiend is kind of dominating right now in this match. Even not nearly as hard as the match that we just saw previously, but Fiend is still sitting on 2 whole stocks, and he almost has StarDeath into the red. StarDeath with a nice Ragnar down sig. Great signature to stop someone coming up from the ledge. But all Fiend really needs is 2 or 3 good hits to close out this stock and this game 1. And he's looking for the side sig. It misses. StarDeath responds accordingly. Nice sidelight nair. Goes for the follow-up sidelight, and Fiend punishes with a double dare. Nice capitalization by Fiend.
Good grammar usage, by the way. Good capitalization. Oh, there we go. All right, Fiend taking game number 1 in the best of 5. That is going to be 2 more games for him to go to try to take this down and get into the grand finals. But StarDeath does have a lot of opportunity to get up there himself and turn this set around. We'll see if that happens as he pulls out the Caspian. Something I think you were talking about a little earlier, wanting to see.
Yeah, I think the last time I saw StarDeath's Caspian was the regional qualifier for Brazil, actually, before last BCX, and I remember associating StarDeath in my head with this character. So I'm excited to see if he still has it, even though we haven't seen it come out all of today. I don't think we've seen him on Gauntlets. We've seen him on Qatars, but we've not seen him on Gauntlets.
Well, on Gauntlets, he's already doing a fantastic job getting a lot of damage. Going for that side sig, not going to connect though, as Fiend turns it around with the stomp scoop. And just like the ice cream scoop, I guess, is something you could call it. I don't know. But Fiend now getting back on the stage, getting that anti-edge guard weapon throw, trying to keep himself from getting caught out by some of these signature moves. I guess something he expects StarDeath to do. Maybe they play quite often in that nice casual flick back bomb throw from StarDeath off stage, trying to catch Fiend on the return. But Fiend doing a good job at avoiding a lot of this damage, is going to be continuing his reign of terror as he looks for something to pick up off of StarDeath. But StarDeath with the turnaround, taking the first stock of the game, and that is going to be a momentum shift in his favor as we see things turn around, and somehow that ice cream scoop just does not confirm. And following all the way down, Fiend baits below the stage for that recovery for a confirmed kill very quickly.
And the best part about this set is that there's no trickery, there's no hidden strats, I'd imagine. Because these two, as we previously established, are cousins. I'd imagine they practice with each other all the time. I'd imagine they play tons of spars and know everything that the other person does. So it's basically just a straight up skill matchup at this point. Both of them looking to find the hit that could potentially tip this game in their favor. Currently, StarDeath is leading by just a little bit of damage, but a few hits for Fiend can bring that in line with his own.
StarDeath now looking for an approach back on the Fiend, but Fiend doing a great job at holding that edge guard. The anti-edge guard throw is going to do a lot of work, and the down sig sweeping him right off the stage, behind him off into wherever it goes, off on the side. I don't know. There's really nothing in the background to indicate what is around except just grass and maybe some, I don't know, really bad earthquake.
Phone, do you ever you know what that technique is called?
What's that?
It's called the Stevenator.
Woo!
Oh, that was actually a beautiful dash up Qatar neutral signature from StarDeath. I actually love how that signature works. He just kind of tosses a bunch of knives out of his pockets. Great for covering landings. And it's a completely even game on Brawlhaven right now. Fiend lands the first hit on the final stock with that hammer Sayer. But now StarDeath is starting to get some stuff going on these gauntlets. And I'm very impressed with StarDeath's gauntlets so far. Even though we haven't seen him yet today, he still looks like he has quite a bit of gauntlet skill in his back pocket. Goes for the read there, misses. Fiend isn't quite able to land the down sig.
So right now, StarDeath seems to be pressuring Fiend pretty hard. Fiend getting a little bit close to the kill potential right now as he plays a little bit more carefully than we've seen him play this entire tournament. But here he is on stage trying to do some dash in, stomp plays for the coach pitch, potentially to throw StarDeath off stage. And there's the side air into this neutral stig, not going to connect, but the ground pound punish is going to take the kill and even up the set 1-1. The Caspian.
That was a great punish. That was a great punish by StarDeath. The second that he saw that side sig come out and whiff, he just instantly turned around. He didn't even have any jumps or anything, so he had to actually be confident that that ground pound would hit and kill. But well played by StarDeath to do that. Even though it was a last stock scenario, he didn't get any sort of fear in doing that. He just did it.
3, 2, 1.
It's that kind of confidence that can really make or break a player in these games. And taking that confidence into the game right now was the catalyst that gave Stardust that win.
Stardust is the European
oh
player.
God!
But of course, he has not been playing the game in a little while. But StarDeath is sitting pretty in losers finals. This set is 1-1. May as well have just started this set off as a best of 3 at this point, because that's really what it is from here on out. Whoever wins the next 2 of 3 games is going to take the set. And already Fiend is looking like he's off to a good start in this game 3. Having StarDeath in the orange, 2 more hits could potentially do it. Maybe a regular aerial or light attack into some sort of signature. There's the aerial. He went for the signature. It was a little early though.
All right, StarDeath making his way back. Fiend trying to get a little bit of pressure with the sword play right now, as he is not able to really find too much connectivity on that until that side stick, and that is going to be the first kill of this match. Fiend taking the advantage right now, jumping around, finding that weapon throw. No follow-up. I don't think he was really expecting StarDeath to jump into that. Fiend, though, making his approach back on StarDeath, but very carefully so, as he's a little bit worried about that map control that StarDeath has, and that follow-up is exactly what he was worried about, I think.
Just dodging around each other's attacks right now. Nice on-arm play from Fiend. As we've been seeing in the past few sets, Fiend's on-arm is nothing to be messed with. It's as if he's not even at a disadvantage. Which, I mean, the whole point of unarmed is that you want to have a weapon in your hand, but Fiend doesn't really care. He'll battle either way. And right now, just look at the hitboxes that he's throwing out. StarDeath can't do anything to approach him. Oh, that was a great read, but he couldn't quite find the follow-up off of the second stomp.
Another stomp combo, not gonna find the conversion there. Fiend trying to find an approach. Sig getting stuffed right out from Stardust. And that side Sig and the side air follow-up, finding that kill, and that's gonna be the first kill on a Fiend this time around, coming in about 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the match.
Right now, Stardust just trying to weapon guard Fiend as much as possible. Got a little extra damage while doing it, but Fiend did eventually grab that sword. And now he's looking to finish Stardust's stock off as soon as possible. There come the signatures. Bodvar, of course, has very good... Oh, what happened there? It looked like Fiend...
What just happened? They both fell to their death as they went 100%. Did they think that they were on their last stocks? I hope not, because that would have... well, now it's just white on white again. Just even up fully as they both fall to their deaths. And I guess the fair trade is okay, but in the end, you want to make sure you can get back so you take advantage.
Yeah, I mean, now the game is pretty much even. Oh, Fiend! Oh, he almost went down a little too far and got punished for it, but a great gimp otherwise from Fiend to close out Game 3, and that's going to be set now going to 2-1 to Fiend. Fiend only needs one more game. Stardust knows that, and he's swapping over to his Pandasuri.
This is what we've been waiting for, I think, is the Asura to come out. They've been kind of goofing around. Well, not goofing around. That's not fair to say, because they've been really trying to beat each other on these, maybe picking not what we were used to seeing throughout the rest of the tournament, but they might know than we. They might know more than we do as cousins, as people who might scrim against each other constantly, play each other in ranked maybe. These players are some of the biggest players in Brazil currently, and to see them fight against each other, picking out these other picks, not goofy picks or anything like that, but just stuff that they're more used to against each other, find those counter picks or something along those lines. Now, this game right now, though, StarDeath going back to that Asuri, trying to get that work with the sword guitar combination. If you can get that to work, pushing the game 5, this is going to be both of their Fiend and StarDeath's potential push to the limit.
Oh, dashing back and forth. I love this clean movement that I'm seeing from Fiend right now. On the ground, dashing back and forth with the hammer. You expect him to approach with a side light, but you don't know when.
I mean, Fiend really does like utilizing those dash and side light follow-ups to push his opponents off stage into edge guard situations. So seeing that more right here, just StarDeath seems to be jumping around, throwing out some side airs, trying to outspace the potential for him to do that. And if Fiend can catch StarDeath without a weapon, we might be able to see him utilize that. But the swap to the hammer is going to nullify that approach option altogether, as StarDeath now does these diagonal neutral air approaches to try to push Fiend off, because he does have him into a pretty deep damage deficit here.
Yep, and Fiend is one hit away from death. StarDeath, you know, he has a lot of different signatures that he could look for that kill with, or just a standard recovery or Sair. He does look for the recovery there, but it doesn't quite land. Fiend, I like the train of thought there, but it didn't quite land, which means that StarDeath is going to end up taking the first stock on this game.
Fiend chasing StarDeath off stage, getting that final down air, confirming the kill, evening up the stocks. And now holding onto that sword. This is what he's been comfortable with all tournament long. The down light coming out, looking for the combo conversion, but it's not going to happen. And now StarDeath approaching Fiend, trying to back off just a little bit. Fiend, nope. Stranger full on approaching aggression as he just jumps right into his face, throwing out these side airs, these down airs, these aerials in general, in order to create pressure and push StarDeath off of this just tiny land space.
Ooh, right now they're fighting over this one weapon. Fiend lets StarDeath get it, but he punishes huge with unarmed. One more ground pound, and that should do it. The clash. Brilliantly played from Fiend on that one, and now he's got StarDeath potentially on his tournament stock. StarDeath is going to have to pull out some major combos on this one if he wants to come back. StarDeath already starting with the unarmed. Went for the ground pound. Ooh. Fiend tried to reverse slide charge that Bodvar down, so it almost actually hit. Hitting the downlight dare. Another dare. Building damage already has StarDeath into the orange. Stardust just can't hit the ground, and a great read from Fiend on that side signature, ending the set. Fiend is going to be returning to Grand Finals